Thursday, October 5th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. A couple cameras this morning, then we'll get into our tropical update here in just a second. There's our Greensboro Tower camera. Another cool, quiet morning across the region underway. Here's the Dowd YMCA camera. Uptown looking very nice there in Charlotte this morning. A very quiet, cool October morning underway. These were highs yesterday across the region, finally up to the 70s even in Boone, 81 in Charlotte, 83 in Charleston, specifically in the Triad viewing area. It was upper 70s. In most spots, 82 in Burlington. And in the Charlotte region, it was a little bit warmer. 79 officially in Greensboro. That's now 5 above the average of 74. And it's going to be a little bit warmer over the next couple of afternoons. There were your Charlotte area high temperatures. Gastonia 82, Wadesboro 83, low 70s in the mountains. Officially in Charlotte, high temperature, let me go back, high temperature Charlotte was 81. So that temperature in Charlotte 6 degrees above the average of 75. All right, so across the region, there's your temperatures as I cut the video during the 5 a.m. hour. Similar cool conditions as what we've had over the past several mornings. Now we'll talk about what's upcoming locally in just a second, but let's get into your tropical update. We do have tropical depression number 16, which formed midday yesterday near the coast of Nicaragua. And the center of circulation for this tropical depression, very ill-defined. It's tropical depression. It's not supposed to look terribly healthy, but it doesn't look great this morning. Center right there, very close to the coast of Nicaragua, 13.3 north, 83.3 west. Now, movement northwest at 7, so that's going to take this across parts of northeastern Nicaragua and southeastern Honduras, and then it gets into the Gulf of Mexico, I should say the Western Caribbean sea waters, rather. Probably becomes a tropical storm, if it doesn't before it gets fully inland this morning. And then briefly crosses the northeast Yucatan and gets into the Gulf of Mexico. And I'm telling you what, this is a challenging forecast for a couple of different reasons. There's a little low pressure currently over Florida that moves westward into the Gulf, and that tries to interact with this new tropical depression in some fashion. And how that interacts and if it interacts will determine the track and the strength in some capacity for this system. But this is the official Hurricane Center forecast, bringing this to hurricane intensity and then up to the central Gulf Coast and then bending northeastward from there. The computer model guidance relatively tightly clustered there through the central Gulf Coast, anywhere from western Florida panhandle regions to western Louisiana, but pretty tightly clustered in southeastern Louisiana for a lot of the modeling. And so the European model here, this is what it does with the wind fields, bringing this to the coast of Louisiana very early Sunday morning. How strong this gets, again, is a big question mark. If this can remain free of having its inner core disrupted completely by land and can remain separated enough from that low pressure to not have a lot of shear, then this could take off in intensity. But otherwise, it might stay pretty weak if those other factors do play a negative role in the intensity of this. For us, let's talk about rain. Now, the heaviest footprint of rain likely will stay to the west of the Carolinas, but I still think we're looking at good opportunities for some rain Sunday and Monday. There's the European rain totals, the GFS footprint of heavier rain pretty closely now mirrored with the European. And I will say the European adjusted westward this time to the GFS. So what does that mean for us? Well, I think we're looking at better rain chances Sunday and Monday. I'll show you that in a second. There's the radar this morning, pretty quiet. A lot of rain with that low I mentioned in Florida. A little tropical disturbance that's centered in the Straits of Florida. And then this is rain with our next frontal system that's going to stay for the next few days, kind of parked off to the northwest of us. But here's the setup today. Another warm, dry day. A couple showers near the coast, but outside of that, it's going to be another warm day in the Carolinas. There's our highs this afternoon. As we get into the day tomorrow, again, lots of Friday sunshine. There's your Friday high temperatures across the region. And then again, kind of a complex deal down here in the Gulf of Mexico with how these this low pressure and this tropical system interact and how they gyre around one another. I do think as we get into the day Saturday, a few showers or storms could be a possibility with highs that look like that. But better opportunities for rain certainly look to be in place Sunday and Monday. In fact, Sunday and Monday could be pretty wet weather days around the region. And we'll see exactly how that tropical influence plays a part in our weather. Quickly, the fall foliage report, rather. There's today's fall photo of the day from our friends at Grandfather Mountain. Well, what a gorgeous shot there. And we're continuing to see more and more color at the highest mountain elevation, still probably a week or so away from the peak of the fall color season, above about 3,500 feet or so. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and God bless.